It's a Catalonian qualifying for you today. Welcome along to Spain, to Barcelona, and wherever you are in the world, do you feel the need? The need for speed?
Okay guys, everyone be aware, the car's ready to go. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. So many eventful races here in Barcelona over the years. Do you remember Max Verstappen's first win on debut for Red Bull here in 2016? 2 years before, we had the dramatic coming together of Hamilton and Rosberg going towards turn 4. There's always a treat in store as we head back to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and the popular opinion in the paddock is that we never wanted the chicane in the first place. That's now been gone, the final corner is much faster, and at 2.9 miles and 14 turns, we await the Spanish Grand Prix. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Callie completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Russell, Andrea Kimi Antonelli and Sainz, Leclerc, Albon, Gasly and Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Colapinto, Liam Lawson and Fernando Alonso, Behrman, Hulkenberg, Jack Doohan and Esteban Ocon, Aaron, Maloney, Bortoletto and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. Now, Ant, you always tell me you know Barcelona almost as well as you know the back of your hand. Given the amount of testing that goes on here and the amount of laps that you and all the other drivers have done, what are the challenges that are left when it comes to the race?
Well, this certainly is a favourite track when it comes to testing. And I'll tell you why that is. It's because it offers up so much variation. You've got corners that are fast, that are slow, that are long, that are short. So there's a lot to think about and a lot to work with. But T9 is one of my personal favorites because it is so challenging. Every time you get there, you think, should I lift or should I stay flat? Well, I tell you, stay flat. Commit.
Here we go, the formation lap gets underway here in Spain. This track offers a great variety of high speed, medium speed and low speed corners, allowing for some fantastic racing, which hopefully will continue on here today. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
As things stand, we're going to be 12th for the championship. have the data for that request. Your pit window opens in 15 laps time. Okay, DRS is now available. Somewhere on the MG UK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode. We've got a very worn out MG UK. Our battery charge speed is suffering, and if it gets much worse, we could be forced to retire. Virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
Copy.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Okay, clear. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.8 seconds. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, your pit window opens in 9 laps time. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. The track is clear, green flag. Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can. Okay, copy that. Yellow flag. The car ahead is a second a lap faster than you. turns in for his stop now. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Okay, the car ahead 7 seconds up the road on you. Verstappen's ahead of you, and the time last lap, 1 minute 20.3. And gap to the car in front, 7.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 12 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. You're losing around 1.6 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 45.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're currently 17th place. Time last lap, 1:43.8. Okay, as things stand right now, we'll be 11th in the championship. Approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 46.4 seconds. last lap, push hard on the in-lap. Lovely lap. You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes. Okay, science is behind you. And the time last lap, 1 minute 22.2. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've done 15 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Box. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Caution! Okay, clear. Overtake button for more power. We need to push. Tyre condition still looking good. Gap to your teammate behind, 23.3 seconds. but be aware these tyres need to go the distance. McLaren driver ahead. Time last lap, 1:21.8. Piastri ahead. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres, and you're closing by 0.4 a lap. Keep it going. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.7 seconds. Is in the pits. Okay, as things stand right now, we'll be 11th in the championship. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 1.5 seconds. minutes ahead. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 6 laps old. And the time last lap, 1 minute 22.5. 1.2 seconds advantage per lap. Keep going. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.1 seconds. Okay, the McLaren driver's ahead of you. Piastri's ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead, 3.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. Time last lap, 1:21.9. Okay, they're building a lead of 0.6 a lap. Come on. Gap to the car in front, 2.3 seconds. reducing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap. McLaren driver ahead. Okay, Piastri just ahead. Push hard, push hard. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 12 laps old, and the time last lap, 1 minute 21.8. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap. Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.6 seconds. Fresh mediums. They're in 15th. Time last lap, 1:23.3. Okay, the McLaren driver's ahead of you. Piastri ahead. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.5 seconds. They're on old mediums, and the time last lap, 1 minute 21.8. They've done 14 laps on those tyres now. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap. driver ahead. Time last lap, 1:21.8. Piastri's ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Okay, the McLaren driver's ahead of you, and the time last lap, 1:21.4. Okay, Piastri just ahead, push hard, push hard. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, gap to the car in front, 13.0 seconds. Looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap. Increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap. Some imminent gearbox issues, I'm afraid. Watch out for jams and misgears. Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
Incredible victory today, and this really keeps their hopes in the driver's title away, and you can just see how much of a celebration is going on down there. It proves what it means to them.
From lights out to the checkered flag, each and every driver has this moment in the back of their mind. Now it's time for their celebrations. Our podium it awaits. And for those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not. It's back again because Max Verstappen is back on the top step. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.